Hi, this is Juan from JuanTutors.com. Welcome to my totally free office hours. Today we're working on the August 2016 New York Geometry Regents Common Core number 28. If you need to access these videos anywhere in the world, go to nysedregents.org and click on the appropriate tabs. Today we're doing the video in this format because I need to use a ruler and compass or a straightedge and compass. This is going to be my straightedge, this is going to be my compass. I didn't want to use a ruler because the thing is that a lot of kids, when they're doing their constructions, they use rulers on them and they're not allowed. So I want to, or at least the numbers on the rulers are not allowed. So I want to show you how to do this without any numbers on a ruler. So if you can scan down, here is the problem. In the diagram below of triangle ABC shown below, use a compass and a straightedge to construct the median to AB. Here is AB, and we need to construct the median to this. Definitely pause the video if you happen to know what the median is, then try to construct it, do whatever you can, and see if you get the same answer that we do. What we need to do, the first things we need to know is this. We don't have a measuring device other than this. This is something I really want you to know. The ruler, it cannot be used to measure on this problem on constructions. The only thing you can do with a ruler or a straightedge is draw straight lines, and you can only draw straight lines through points that you've already had drawn. If you don't have points, dots drawn or labeled, you can't draw a line through them. This is your only measuring device. Now, how could this be used as a measuring device? Well, the compass stays open the same amount, and all it can do is draw circles, right? But every radius of a circle has the same exact length, so that if you have a center of a circle and any 2 points on the circle, then you know that the lines connecting the center of the circle with those 2 points are the same exact length. The radius of a circle is a constant. So that's what we're going to use to draw what we need, to construct what we need. Now, my advice to you, if you know how to draw two things, one is given a straight line segment, if you can draw a rhombus with that line segment as a diagonal, and the other one is that if you could draw a rhombus again, but given an angle of the rhombus, then you're actually set for almost every construction that you can possibly be given on this test. So right now, if you can pan back down, we're going to be constructing the median to line AB. So now if you need to know what the median is the line segment from C going straight to the center, the midpoint of AB. Now, how are we going to construct this median? We need to construct the midpoint. What we're going to do is we're going to construct a rhombus, and with this as the diagonal, because the beautiful thing about rhombuses is that their diagonals are perpendicular, their diagonals bisect each other, and the diagonals also bisect every angle of the rhombus. So what we're going to use now, this is going to be our diagonal, we're going to use the fact that the other diagonal bisects this diagonal. So let's ignore the AC for now, and let's ignore BC for now, and let's just focus on the AB. This is one of the two most important constructions that you could possibly do. And we're going to simplify the process because I know a lot of teachers allow you to do whatever you want with the compass. I don't. And what I only allow you to do is you can only open this compass to points that are already given to you. We're going to open the compass to A and B. The needle is going to be on B, the pencil is going to be on A, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle around point B, okay? And how do we do that? Let me move this around a little bit. Put this in the center of this cardboard so I don't make a hole on the table. And I'm going to make a hole at B. Okay, and my trick here to drawing circles now, notice that this is open exactly to A. My trick to drawing circles is I don't move the compass, I actually move the paper. So let me move the paper. Okay. Now this circle has radius AB, so every radius is that I could draw on this circle has exactly the same length as AB. You see that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another circle, but instead of B being the center and A being on the circle, I'm going to put A as the center and B as the endpoint. Okay? There. Okay. And I'm going to draw another circle. And you see, those two things intersect. Let's move around a little for me. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Let me start over. Just make sure that this is good. Now that things do have a habit of moving around. That's why I like moving the paper instead of moving the compass, because then I could be sure that the compass isn't opening or closing on me, and I can be sure that the needle isn't moving on me. Okay, so now what does this do for us? Notice that we have 2 points. The other thing you're allowed to construct, you're allowed to construct 3 things. You're allowed to construct a circle given a center and a point on the circle, a radius. Okay, you're allowed to construct dots given 2 intersecting objects. Okay, and the third thing you're allowed to construct is a line segment through 2 points. Okay, so those points are drawn. Okay, I'm going to draw this rhombus. Okay, I'm going to draw that to that. So to show you that what we're actually constructing is a rhombus. Okay, and to that. And to that. Okay, that is a rhombus right there. So that segment, this segment is congruent to this segment because they're both radii of circle A, and it's also congruent to this segment because this is also a radius of circle A. So those 2 segments are congruent. Now this segment is a radius of circle B, and this segment is also a radius of circle B, so that's also congruent to that. And then this segment is also a radius of circle B, so this segment is also congruent to these radii. So in fact, this is a rhombus, and therefore this diagonal is bisected by the other diagonal of this rhombus. Okay, so these bisect each other. So, but the key is that this and this are congruent. Okay, so that's the midpoint of AB. Okay, that's what we needed. We've constructed the rhombus that I wanted to show you. We've bisected the segment, and C now bisects C to this point bisects this from C to this point bisects AB. So this is the median to AB. Okay, let me turn this over here. This is the median to AB, and the thing is constructed. Now, once again, what I want you to really know how to construct is this rhombus, because now you have this segment, this diagonal bisecting this line segment. This segment also bisects this angle, and this segment also bisects this angle, and also this is an equilateral triangle, this is an equilateral triangle. So you constructed a lot of different things just by constructing this rhombus. Now, if all you wanted was the answer to this question, you're done. This is a full credit answer. But we did create an extra practice problem for you guys so that we could see the other rhombus that we need to be able to construct. In the diagram of triangle ABC shown below, use a compass and a straightedge to construct the angle bisector of angle A. Okay, we need the angle bisector of angle A. Now, if you remember what we just said about rhombuses, if we construct a rhombus containing angle A, we've got the angle bisector, and that's actually exactly what we're going to do. This one, though, unlike the one that we just did over here, we used this segment as a diagonal of the rhombus. This time we're going to use this angle as an angle in the rhombus, so that this side and part of this side is going to be part of the rhombus. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the compass from A to C. Okay, now notice that from A to C, that would make A the center of a circle and C a point on the circle. So when we draw this circle, okay, every point on this circle is the same distance from A. Okay? Bam. Okay? So in particular, we've got a bunch of points here, but the one we really care about is this point right here. You see, again, we're only allowed to construct circles given a center and a point on the circle. We're only allowed to construct, the second thing we're allowed to construct is a point, which is the intersection of two objects, either a circle and a line, or two circles, or two lines. And then we're allowed to construct lines through two intersecting points. I'm sorry, lines through 2 points. Okay, so now we have that point, this is congruent to this, right? So that's two sides of the rhombus that we have. Now all we need is another point here so that we can create the third and fourth side. But of course, all we need to do is draw a circle with a radius equal to this as well. So now we're gonna draw a circle with C as the center and A as the point on the circle. You could have also put the needle on this new point, but this is what we're going to use. We're going to construct this circle. Okay. And very nice. Okay, so now we have here circle, circle. So now this point is the intersection of the two circles. This circle, this point too, but it's not relevant to us. Okay. And now the thing is, this point, let's see, got lost for a second. There we go. This is a point on circle C, right? So this point is this length from C to that point is a radius. I'm gonna label this point D just to have a name. Okay, D. That point is a CD is a radius of circle C, as is CA. So CA and CD are congruent; they're radii of the same circle. And it's not clear why, so I'm gonna do us a favor and draw another circle with B as the center and A, and to show you that in fact this point D happens to also be there we go. See the circle? If I continued the circle all the way around, this point would be on, let's label this point, we labeled this one D, let's label this one E. This point would be also on circle E, so ED would also be congruent to EA. So that is a rhombus right there. And that's the second rhombus that you need to be able to draw to be able to do almost every construction that this test asks for. Okay, we're almost done, because all we needed to do was construct the angle bisector of angle A, and because angle A, CAE, is an angle of rhombus CAED, this line segment from A to D is the angle bisector. And we draw that, and we are done. Okay, so definitely look, that's the angle bisector, so we're done. That angle is congruent to that angle, that's it. So we're done, you can pan up. If you were helped by this video, hopefully you understood the construction of these rhombuses. That's, again, key to solving almost every construction problem that you could possibly do on this Regents. So definitely, if you were helped, hit the like button, subscribe, and let your friends know that we're here. And definitely, stay tuned for that next video, which starts right now.